Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing so good. I feel like it has been so long since I've seen you.
Oh
And
my God, I know. I know. So much has happened, and we'll get into all of that. But first, I want to congratulate you. You're kicking off tour tonight.
oh
Are
my
you
God,
freaking out? How are the nerves?
I am freaking out. I'm really scared. You never know if people are going to show up until you play. And so I'm really, really excited and nervous and scared, but I am here and I'm going to try. And I am just really excited to be here. And I can't believe I'm going on a headlining tour. This is like 10-year-old me is my mind is blown.
I feel like that's just been like the theme, the overall theme of your year, your past year. You opened for Taylor, amazing.
Crazy and
Like,
insane, unbelievable. Who let
how
me
was
do
that
that?
for you?
Who let me get away with that? I truly, like, truly, when this opportunity happened and the tour came out, I literally was like, who did I convince that I could do that? Because who let me do that? Like, who said I am capable of doing this thing? Because I had never done it before. So I was like, who did I convince to let me do this? I mean, I knew who I convinced. I didn't even really convince her. She just somehow and for some reason liked me and asked me to do the tour. And I obviously wasn't going to say no. But then when it was actually time to like go out and do it, I was like, who thought I could do this? Like, who thought I could do this? Especially like we had the first show of the whole tour, which was like the most amazing thing ever. But it was terrifying. We played where the Super Bowl was, and that
Yep.
was ridiculous. I feel like I've cried so much this year in such positive ways. It's so ridiculous. Like, so many incredible things have happened with me and my career in the past 2 years. Like, it truly is like an overall theme of like 10-year-old me's dreams coming like really full circle and coming true. It's really wild,
What would
insane.
you say were some of the biggest like lessons you learned for yourself going through that experience? You know, going from being in your bedroom, creating songs, playing songs to now, like you said, like you're playing where the Super Bowl happens.
I think honestly, not to like bring up the tour, but it really is like what the theme of the tour is, where it's like scared but trying, like these past 2 years, there's no rule book on how to make a song successful, how to handle it when a song is successful, how to tour, how to build your career. I've truly just been kind of making everything up on the spot. And I've been trying my best to be honest and really be honest about the fact that I don't know what I'm doing. And for me, I really want to be able to do music for the rest of my life, but I don't really know how to do that. So I'm just trying my best to set myself up for something long term and stable, and I've been really, really scared because when your dreams come true, it's terrifying because you're like, what do I do? How do I handle this? What's gonna happen next? Oh my God, like what is happening? And when you have no idea what you're doing, and then you can be doing things. For me personally, I was doing things that were really, really important to me, like opening up for Taylor, opening up for Pink, or playing stadiums, or having my song on the radio. Like, those are really, really exciting things for me and really, really intimidating things. So I've been really scared and really nauseous, but I've been like really, really really, really excited. And I've just been like trying my best to be the best that I possibly can, because that's all I can do. So that's really been like my theme and where I've been at when doing all of this, is like acknowledging how terrified I am, but trying to still be myself and do the things I want to do in spite of the fact that I am terrified and I want to throw up and scream and die.
Well, I think that's just so relatable too with anybody going through anything in life. It's like we don't know what tomorrow brings. We don't know how we're going to reach our goals and our dreams. We just know what we want and we are trying our best. And
Mhm.
that's why I love the name of this tour, Scared but Trying. You put it perfectly. We are all scared but trying in life. It's just life, okay? You also have Dylan opening for you, and I love how on TikTok you guys are kind of like going back and forth,
Yeah.
posting all these videos. How did you meet her?
I met her, I believe it was Leeds. It was either Reading or Leeds. We were both playing Reading and Leeds, and it was my first time ever going to the UK. And when we played festivals together, I would either play before her or she would play before me. And so we'd always have slots that were kind of right next to each other. And you know, our green rooms were right next to each other. So we just kind of started talking, and she was on the Ed Sheeran tour, and I just thought that was so cool. And I'd yet to be anywhere close to touring with Taylor. Like it was just like my first time ever really playing festivals. And so I was just such a big fan of hers, and we were able to kind of relate with our touring schedules, and she was like touring and I was, and then I saw her again at a few other festivals that year. And then this year, when I was on tour with Taylor and Pink, I saw her again. I believe we were in the Netherlands, and I like literally kicked down her door. I hadn't seen her in like 10 months. And I was like, Dylan, oh my God. And we just talked and talked and talked. And she was still on the Ed tour. And then I had just been on the Taylor tour. And when I left for the Taylor tour, I believe a week or two later, Ed left, and we were playing a lot of the same venues. And, you know, my friends weren't necessarily like on stadium tours over the summer. And so we were able to kind of relate to each other in ways that I couldn't always with like my friends, you know. And so we were kind of able to talk about like how excited and terrified we were all the time. And I was in London for the Barbie movie premiere, and we got dinner together, and it was really just so innocent. Like we just were talking about our headlining tours and talking about like how excited we were for them. And then it just kind of like happened perfectly where I was like, wait, but like, when are you leaving?
But
Oh,
like, come with me.
like, what's your routing? And then we
Yeah.
kind of looked, and we kind of wanted to go to the same places. And I was looking for an opener, and it just kind of worked out perfectly that we're able to open up, like she was able to open up for me. And I think it's so cute that she was on the Ed tour and I was on the Taylor tour, and now we're touring together. And we texted each other during like the whole tour, and we knew each other before those tours as well. So it's really, really fun to have somebody that I really consider such a like friend and like ally in the music industry. It's so fun to be able to like play music and like celebrate the past year with her and like get all the backstage tattoos. It's gonna be chaos. I'm
Yeah.
really scared for our bodies, honestly. But it's gonna be like the wildest month. I'm so excited.
I'm just like picturing like you obviously have like your individual tour buses. I'm picturing you just spending every night on the tour buses together. You're like, whatever, I'm just gonna pass out where I'm gonna pass out, and we'll see what happens. Like
That's us. And
if
one
the
of her
bus leaves, it's fine.
It's fine. We'll actually
We'll
flip
figure it
buses,
out.
you know, like
Yeah.
it's fine. It's fine. I know they'll be looking for her, looking for me. There has been a few times where like I needed to leave at like 1 o'clock in the morning, and I was with Dylan somewhere, and people were trying to find me, and we were like in Switzerland, and like I like ran off with her and her crew, and my band was like, where's Gayle? Like, where is she? And my phone was dead, and I disappeared, and nobody could find me. And I was in a random festival in Switzerland, and reality, I was at like a jazz. It was so funny. I was at like a jazz thing. It was like a jazz jam with Dylan. Yeah, so I definitely have disappeared with her many times.
Well, at
And
least now people know. Like at least you'll be together. You
yeah,
know, you're
close.
not
Yeah,
alone.
yeah, yeah. And yeah, I'm excited for the chaos. It's like she is I just somebody I really, really adore. So I'm really
I'm
excited.
calling it now. There's gonna be a collab coming. I see it. I see it.
That'd be wild. That'd be
Matching tattoos, collab, maybe an album. I don't know. I'm thinking big.
no. Maybe we'll join a band. Maybe like Gayle's just not
Yeah.
anymore, you
Yeah.
know?
I love
Yeah.
that. I love that. So I do want to ask because obviously it's headlining tour. You get to make a lot of the decisions. Do you have anything crazy up your sleeve?
I wouldn't like say it's anything too crazy because we're still on like baby artist, baby budget. You know, we're still building, we're still doing the thing, you know. But I'm excited about the covers because some of them
Mm.
are like serious, and then some of them are kind of to just like lighten the mood and be fun. Like there's this one song that's like a rap song that I'm doing that just talks about like big butts the whole time. And like, you know, like
Is
it's
it
just
Cisco?
I'm doing Wiggle.
Oh,
But
okay.
it's only for like I believe it's like 45 seconds. Like there's
I love
just things that I'm doing just to kind of like be more lighthearted. Like if you saw me as an opener this year, we were probably really stressed out. and like could barely breathe. And if you heard me talk, I was either crying because I was so happy and excited to be there, or I was just like, hi, hello, hi, hi.
Don't look at me, but please
I don't
look at
want to be
me.
perceived right now, but also, hi, I make music. Please check it out. Maybe possibly Taylor Swift doesn't hate me. Maybe you won't, question mark, possibly. So this headlining run, like my bandmates and I are so close. We've been touring with each other for the past 2 years. We have lived on buses with each other. We have gone almost all over the world together. And so we are really, really close. And I decided to give them microphones because in my in-ears, nobody gets to hear the crazy things they're saying to me. On the Taylor tour, they were saying ridiculous things to me in my ears. And I didn't want them to be cowards and hide behind it anymore. So I'm really excited about that. And we're just gonna kind of be more lighthearted. And obviously we're gonna take it very, very seriously, but there's a lot of sarcasm and chaos and just like lightheartedness in this tour that I'm excited about personally.
Well, it'll be more intimate, you know? It's like you'll be in a room with your fans, people there to see you and like appreciate your music and all of that. And like you said, I feel like from your vibe, knowing you, it's gonna be chaos is the perfect word to describe it, but good chaos.
Good chaos. Yes, that is just me in general. It's just chaos, and I try and keep it on the good chaos side.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we're so excited. You're gonna be here in Houston on Thursday.
I am.
Is there
I'm so excited.
anything you're planning to do while you're here, or is it gonna be just a quick stop?
Obviously I'm from Texas, so I always
Yeah.
love being back home. I'm just gonna, I guess, apologize for being from Dallas the whole time.
Especially now because the Astros and the Rangers are playing, and so, like, everybody hates Dallas right now.
I just hope to not get booed off stage.
Yeah. Yeah, we're just not gonna talk about it, okay?
That is truly it. And I think we're all gonna have to fist fight and fight to the death,
Just
and
wear, like, an Astros jersey,
then I'll be fine.
and then they'll be fine, they'll love you.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll forgive you.
It's okay. You'll forgive me. You'll forgive me. It's okay.
But no, we are so excited. I can't wait to see you on Thursday. It's gonna be so fun. I'm so happy for you and this tour and everything that has happened this year for you. Like I just love watching your career just flourish and grow. It's been the best.
Thank you, my love. That's so nice of you. Yeah, I'm really excited and really joyful of this past year. After ABC, it was kind of scary for me because I didn't know what I was gonna do after that. And to have things to do is really nice and exciting, and I'm really grateful for it. So
Yeah.
thanks for sharing and
You're
talking to me.
killing it. I love it. Always great talking to you.
It's lovely talking to you. I really
Good
appreciate
luck tonight.
it. So
You
scared
got this.
of you. I'm gonna throw up and die.
You will not. You will not. All right. Talk to you soon. See you Thursday.
Love,
Bye.
bye.